There we go. There's fish. There's fish on.
Oh no, no, get away from my flounder. Oh no.
That is definitely the most insane thing I've ever seen on a fishing pier. How's it going, guys? Welcome back to another video, and welcome back to Myrtle Beach one more time. No, we are not done in Myrtle Beach. I told you guys we were going to be here for a while, and it feels like we've been living here in Myrtle Beach for the last 3 weeks, because technically we have. If you guys are tuned in over on the Coastal Country page, Sarah's been posting all kinds of video about life here in Myrtle Beach, whether you're tourists, whether you're living, whatever. But it has been a lot of fun. Now, I'm not going to lie to you guys. The fishing for me has been a bit of a struggle. I've never hid from you guys the fact that most of the time I struggle to find new fish. That's why I'm so comfortable fishing in my home waters, because I know where all the fish are there for the most part. I can go out at any given day and make a video. But today we did bring in some reinforcements. We do got John over here. He is back with us today, and he brought some help too with TJ and Peyton, and they are experienced pier fishermen. So we're hoping that today we're gonna get on some fish, put a few up here on the deck. Between the four of us, we're bound to catch some fish for a video. I mean, there's no question we're gonna catch some. So, but you know what, at the end of the day, if we don't catch fish, as all good fishermen will tell you, at least we were out here early enough to catch a really, really pretty sunrise this morning along the east coast of this good old United States. But that's enough talking for right now. We're gonna get a couple lines in the water and let's get to fishing.
Ribbon.
Oh, John's got him one. Oh, something just hit mine too. Happy when we showed the ribbon fish last week. Of course, he hooked it on his like next to top hook, so it's way up in the air right now. But we'll get him down here so you guys can see him. Look at you actually getting a fish today, man.
I know.
Like you're not even just like doing everything for me today. You're actually getting a fish.
It's a treat for me.
Yeah, man, those ribbon fish are so cool. They really are, and they make apparently really good shark bait, is what everybody's telling me around here. So, you gonna eat him? He's too small. We should try to eat one. I wonder what like the.
So last night we were fishing. There's a group of guys here that eat them religiously.
Really?
And
just like them, or?
Yeah. And so we hooked them up.
I mean, it can't have that much meat off of it, man. I mean, like that thing's only like that thick. I mean, there he is. Fish on deck. Way to get the skunk off today, John. Good job.
Hey, we roll.
All right, guys, there's first fish on of the day. Well, for me anyways. John has managed to catch one. That's the first fish on for me. All right, now, oh, there we go. Look, I even figured out how to take it off of the little bracket thing. Another little ribbon fish there, guys. We're gonna give him, we didn't give the ribbon fish the belly last week. We're gonna give him the belly this week. Right through the top and bottom there. These little guys, man, when you first pull them out of the water, they just shine like nobody's business. Trying to get a little sunshine on him there. Y'all check that out. What a cool little catch. I'd love to eat one of them, but these just aren't the kind of size that you're gonna, well, we're not eating them. There are definitely people on the pier that are running down here to take them from us that are eating them, but we're not eating them. John's got another one. John's in like a ribbon fish hole over there right now. So we're gonna lay this dude over and let these guys come get him, but not a bad catch to start the day right there. No. So this is John's like 29th ribbon fish. I've caught one. Peyton, how many you caught?
0.
That's what I thought. I was just making sure. You know, they might be new to me, but that don't mean I'm not gonna razz them about fishing every chance I get. Y'all know that full well. So we're gonna keep jigging right here and see if we can put a couple more of these up on the deck. And guys, this is pretty cool how they've got this bracket system set up right here. Just drops in, that way you're not gonna lose it. And you drop your bait down in the water. And at that point, you can just free jig it pretty much from there. There's a ribbon fish. Guys, I watched him hit that. That was crazy. No, you can have them. Here's one more you can have too. Simmer, buddy, simmer. All right, guys, that's definitely the biggest ribbon fish we've caught down here. Not a bad size one at all. Definitely still not anything like what you guys were seeing Darcy and Brian catch when I was out on the boat with them here a few months back. But y'all check out the teeth on those dudes. And they were telling me when we were kind of starting fishing here that said if you use too bright of a weight on these, that they'll actually come in and hit your weight and cut your weight off. So definitely if you're fishing for these dudes, make sure that you're geared up right and you're not getting yourself cut off, because that is definitely going to be a common occurrence if you do that. Get a nice little picture of him there, and then we're gonna give him to our friends down here along the pier. So these ribbon fish, they get so aggressive, they will just literally hook themselves all over their body when they attack these jigs like that. That one right there, he was hooked literally, you guys can see right here, like halfway down his body. It's just wild how aggressive they get when they're after them. So, but just another little bitty one there. Shit.
Yes.
Are you sure?
Yes, one ribbon fish.
Well, nobody saw it on camera.
Uh-oh.
Did you come around and show it to the camera?
No.
So you have no proof.
I got proof of my mind.
In your, it does not matter. The audience cannot read your mind. If you don't show your fish to the camera, nobody knows you actually caught a fish. So, I mean, I'm just saying, like John, right here, another fish. Like, I've got 3 that I caught on camera.
If I hold it out, does it?
Yeah, I'm not sure what the long arm rule is on ribbon fish because they're so tiny, but yeah, that makes it look giant, dude, like for sure. Guys, that was almost immediate on that one. Like, yeah, TJ finally caught a fish too, but I'm not giving TJ grief because he's been getting everything rigged up, so. Dude, if you hook me and you are both gonna be having a bad day, you hear me? Right now, it's just you. See, John, look, this is how you do it right here, John.
Yep, there you go.
Oh, he got away from me. Simmer, buddy.
He wanted the close up.
He mad. Yeah, that does make them look a lot bigger right there, guys, when you do it right there like that. Quit flopping. You're making yourself look short. You can be a big fish for once.
Uh-oh.
Uh-oh.
Peyton's answering the call.
He said, Peyton said, I'm showing you this one. No question, you're going to see this fish. But you foul hooked him. You didn't hook him in the mouth. Does that even count down here? In Florida, that doesn't count.
In the Marlin tournament in North Carolina.
No, it really doesn't count, yeah. In all seriousness, though, guys, y'all check this fish out, man. They do have such cool colors to them all the way through. That is awesome. It's almost like a mirror. Yeah, you show it to the camera. You don't got to wait on me. It's right there. It's always rolling.
Got one on a gotcha fish.
In case y'all are wondering, his daddy hooked that up for him and handed him the rod off camera. In case anybody's wondering how that worked, TJ's over there just getting fish on. Hey, it's okay. I used to fish for my little boys when they were small too. It's fine. There ain't nothing wrong with it, Peyton. In all seriousness, guys, we are wearing these ribbon fish out this morning. Y'all check that out. That is a big, that might be the biggest ribbon fish we've seen all day. Did you hook that or did TJ?
I did.
Are you sure? I did not. The camera was pointing over there. I mean, I'm just over here now, but you already had the rod in your hand at that point, man. You almost got the tax man after you. Yeah, everywhere. There's that big daddy shark right there. That's what I was waiting for to swim by, guys. These are everywhere in here right now. One of them actually just we just got bit. Yeah, we're on. Look right there, guys. Let me reel him up a little bit. Yeah, looky there. He jumped out of the water. That's a decent sized ribbon fish right there, folks. Ate it right as the shark swam by. I don't know if he just got a little scared or what happened, but that was a pretty cool catch. We caught that one on camera. Another little ribbon fish there. Very, very pretty. But John, if we keep going at the rate we're going, I might have to eat one of these bigger ones we catch. You know, I might have to take it home and just try it. All right, guys, so Peyton did catch Spanish right there on a gotcha plug, so we're going to throw that around for just a minute. Still got our jigging set up just in case they move in here, but those fish were a little bit farther out. What's he got?
Oh no. Oh no.
Oh my gosh. Guys, they've got a massive flounder on over here.
Oh no. Oh no.
Oh my gosh. Guys, they've got a massive flounder on over here. Y'all check this out.
There we go. Perfect. There we go.
Guys, this is one of the biggest flounder I've ever seen. You okay with me videoing you, sir?
You okay with them video?
You okay with me video? Okay.
Yeah, go ahead.
Y'all, that is one of the biggest flounders.
Oh, man.
That is a flipping doormat right there, y'all. Y'all, check that flounder out.
That's gonna be some good eating.
That's a sandwich right there, sir.
The first time I came that first year when I first moved down here, I caught one flounder.
Really?
Well, that makes up for
Well,
it there all those years.
that right there made up for it.
And I caught one pompano that was killer too.
Y'all, this is a giant. Like, I'm gonna put my hand on there just so you can see. That is a giant
That's bigger
flounder.
than dude's last night, man.
Yeah, he's probably.
That's
Yeah,
crazy.
it was bigger than his last night.
And you almost lost him to the tax man. He come after him right there. He was going to eat him on you. He was not messing around, that's for sure. Congratulations, man. That is a heck of a fish. And that is a Hoss flounder, dude. Y'all, this is what people come here for, is flounder like that right there. You don't see them that big, you know, on the pier that often. That's a big old fish, man. Congratulations, man, for sure.
Thank you.
All right, so after all the excitement broke out there, that was one of the biggest flounder I've ever seen while fishing anywhere. That was a pretty cool catch right there for that gentleman. Super happy for him. But TJ had started throwing a gotcha plug and actually caught a Spanish on it. So we know the Spanish are few and far between in here, but they're definitely here. You can still catch them. So we're going to go ahead throw this gotcha plug around for a minute just to see if we can have any luck with catching a Spanish. There we go. There's fish. There's fish on. And we just got another ribbon fish. Going for Spanish, caught another ribbon fish. The only issue with them now is they are not nearly as fun to get off on these treble hooks as they are with a single drop hook. Oh, did you get hooked by the shark? So the flounder fishing's on point today, guys, but
We figured
that right there is what happens with all these sharks that you guys saw swimming around. Yeah, and that's how resilient fish are. So all you folks that think we like hook a fish right here and kill them, this fish had this happen to it, and he's still flopping around. But that's what happens when the taxman comes from you. You can see the perfect bite mark right there, that big fish. I'm sorry, dude, that was a good one.
we figured he was about 20.
Yeah, that was gonna be a good one before he got him. Wait, what we got here? Hang on. Little bitty fish. He hit it right as I was pulling it up. Look, another little greenback. We caught one of those the other day. These are excellent baits. We caught a couple sharks on these too when we ended up cutting them up. Simmer, buddy. Oh, we want to keep this guy for bait?
I think John will, yeah.
Okay. But just a little greenback. Gotcha.
So, that's what we use.
There we go. There's fish. Another ribbon fish. Well, guys, we have caught our fill of ribbon fish today, that's for sure. There we go. There's a fish. Just another ribbon fish. Yes. Most certainly. He's got the catch of the day down there. All right, guys, we're going to take two of them back to cook up, and that one right there is going to be the second one. I don't think you're supposed to eat these, but we're going to give it a go anyways. Why not? Oh, you lost him, Peyton. I still like the way John Scheidel calls these wet releases, y'all. That's the best thing ever right there. That is a great way for saying you Richied a fish. I haven't Richied one all morning. All right, here's the fish. But I want you to have this too, okay? You want It's not anything crazy, but I'm gonna give it to you because I'm only here for another day or two, and I need somebody that's actually gonna use it, okay?
Thank you so much.
Does that work out?
Yep.
You enjoy all them fish. You okay with that, Dad?
Yes, sir.
Hey, no problem,
Appreciate
man.
it.
Of
Thank you
course,
so much.
absolutely. All right, guys, so just so y'all know, that's something I do quite often, and I don't normally put it on video because it's not something that I'm looking for recognition for, but I did it a couple weeks ago when we were up in Kentucky. I gave a rod away to a kid. That's the number one way that you can start getting kids involved in fishing. Now obviously that dude's already out here on the pier, so he's already got probably a fishing life in his future anyways, but like that's a rod that I don't need back in Pensacola. I bought it just for my time here in Myrtle Beach, so there's no reason for me to take that back, let it sit around, ruin. So anytime I'm at a new place like this, and if I go out and buy less expensive gear, I typically will try to find a youth angler to give it to before I go home. It's good karma, it's good fishing karma obviously, but you know, you guys hear me talking all the time about getting the next generation of anglers involved, and we pride ourselves on that here at the Cameraman Ron channel. Like, that's one of the things I want to do more than anything, is have an impact on youth. That's the way we shoot our videos, the way we shoot them. That's the way we, you know, keep our channel clean the way we do. We just want to make sure that these youth anglers have a reason to want to go fishing, and hopefully, you know, that young man will remember that. Hopefully he'll put a bunch of fish up on the deck of this pier with that rod and reel. That's always the hope. But we sure enjoy doing that with the kids when they're around. And that little dude's been coming down here and grabbing our ribbon fish all day, so they're gonna have them a heck of a meal of ribbon fish. There's no doubt. We're gonna see what kind of fillet we can get off this little ribbon fish. I don't think it's gonna be much. I mean, it's definitely gonna be a white meat fillet. Well, I think you got a little bit better cut on that one, John. I think you did a better cut on that one. I think you're gonna have a bigger fillet on. Yeah. Look, there's not much left of that, y'all. Like that right there, you can see through that. Look at that. You can see straight through that fish right there. That's crazy. All right, y'all, so it is time to cook up our ribbon fish. John cleaned these up for me out on the pier, so we didn't have to clean them up when we go back to the condo. But y'all, these are some pretty small pieces of fish. They're not gonna take very long to cook. You obviously don't get a lot of meat off of a fish that's like that wide, obviously. So we're gonna cook these up. We're gonna let the PYT try them and just kind of see what she thinks. She's back there behind the camera. It's not gonna take these dudes very long to cook it all. Y'all, look at this. This is the kind of stuff I'm dealing with in this condo. Look at this.
Cooking's been fun.
Yeah, it's the dishes have been something to be left desired, for sure. So we're gonna put that in there. We are going to take just a little bit of Zatarain's blackening season. We're not gonna overdo it. Just a little bit, just to give it a little bit of flavor, because I want Sarah to
taste it,
see what she thinks of it. Because I honestly don't know. I've never had it. I put a post on Facebook actually yesterday, and somebody was like, "Hey, that's really, really good to eat." Oh. Also, the quirks of the condo, our utensils. This does not fit in the silverware drawer, so it's just been kept on top of the microwave. Because you know that's what you do with your silverware drawer right there. So you should not be allowed to do taste tests because you think everything tastes good. So.
Oh, it's sticking to the pan. See, that's why you don't have your pans at home. It makes it weird.
Yeah. And of course, in true GoPro fashion, I caught a jack crevalle out on the pier today as well. We're waiting on our fish to cook up. But of course, the audio wasn't working. So I'm going to show you guys the fish here real quick. Now, obviously, this is nowhere near as big as some of the jacks we catch at home in Pensacola. But, like, apparently this was a big-sized jack crevalle for the pier. Now, here's what's crazy about this. This school of jacks came in on a shark, and we could not figure out why in the world this big school of jacks was like, it was almost like they were attacking him. That's what it looked like. It was insane. And when I threw a gotcha plug on him, I pulled the jacks off of him and ended up hooking one of them, and that's when I landed this dude. But we did end up figuring out what was going on. All right, so a little bit of an update here, guys. And I know you're not going to be able to see it with this camera, but that shark right there has got a jack crevalle attached to him, and we were trying to figure out what in the world was going on. You can see him every now and then, he'll flash on his side. We were trying to figure out what was going on and why all those jacks were with him, but we figured it out. He ate one of these Spanish rigs. It's like basically like an oversized sabiki rig, and he broke it off. He had a trail of that sabiki rig or Spanish rig behind him, and one of those jacks have hit it, and the jack is physically attached to the shark. The shark's got one hook in his mouth, the jack's got a hook in his mouth, and they're like attached to each other. And those jacks, no doubt, saw the jack that was up on the side of that shark, was like, thought he was feeding on something on the side of the shark, and that's why they were all there. I've never seen anything like that in my life. That is definitely the most insane thing I've ever seen on a fishing pier. So yeah, that was pretty insane to see that jack attached to the side of that shark. But with that being said, I do believe our ribbon fish is fried up and done here.
Make sure that's not hot.
I didn't say it was not hot.
It does have a fishier fish smell.
I mean, it is fish. And we didn't do much to it. I was going to make quesadillas, and you said, no, I just want to taste it. So
something different. Ooh, I thought I was going to fall.
There's not much there. Don't lose it.
Not my favorite fish.
Really?
Yeah.
Y'all, she don't never eat anything
It's
she
good.
doesn't like.
Like, it's good. It's basic fish to me. Like, there's nothing exciting about the flavor. And I know we didn't, like, spice it up, but I've had fish plain before and it, like, had a really good flavor. It's just basic.
Just.
If Walmart sold fish.
Did you? So you're saying the ribbon fish is the Walmart, it's the wish.com version of fish.
Yes.
All right.
See, there's one that wasn't my favorite.
Landon's about to enter through the door in all his, like, 6-footness. Come on, dude. Landon is a beast now,
Yeah.
guys.
Is that even cooked?
Yeah, it's cooked.
It's pan fried, like seared.
I'm scared.
You didn't even
Let it hit your mouth.
I don't like it.
You don't like Chase? You want to try it?
Oh,
You sure?
I am 110% sure.
Yeah, sure. Chase does not eat fish
I don't.
whatsoever. It wasn't even Mommy's favorite.
Really? If she doesn't like it, I ain't eating it.
She likes everything.
She at least likes fish normally. I don't like fish at all.
This is true. And guys, that's going to wrap this one up. I truly hope you enjoyed this video. And most of all, I hope you guys have enjoyed this Myrtle Beach series. I'm not going to lie to you guys, it's been tough fishing here. It's been a different experience for sure without having the boat, having to try to fish new spots from land. I'm not sure if we're going to have any other videos from Myrtle Beach or not. We're only here for 2 or 3 more days, so we're running out of time. I do have a couple trips planned, but I've taken several trips, fishing trips, while we've been here with no video to show for it. So I don't know. The next video might be here, might be Pensacola. I'm really not sure, guys. But as always, we appreciate your support so much. If you liked the video, make sure you give it a great big thumbs up. As always, make sure you find a way to make somebody smile today. You never know. It just might change the world. We can't wait to see y'all on the next one. Y'all take care, and we'll see you soon.